I've wanted to be a priest since I was, I think, in first grade. It was just something I felt strongly in my heart, kind of a simple desire. I have to admit, when I went to high school, it was much less on my radar. I kind of was rejecting that idea, but I was motivated by curiosity that I really wanted to explore this calling that I felt, but also a little sense of guilt. I didn't want to feel like I never gave it a shot.
I'd always, grown up very devout Catholic. I had always been practicing. People would always ask, well, have you ever thought about being a priest? And I would say, yeah, I'm open to it, but I never really felt that strong call. My goal was to be a Spanish teacher. And I love teaching, but from the very beginning, I got this feeling that this wasn't it. If 30 years down the road I looked back and I had just remained a Spanish teacher, it would have been a good life, but it ultimately wouldn't have been what God was calling me to.
Before I entered, Boston had just happened, and a lot of people even then were saying, I can't believe you're going to go in this seminary with all this going on. Do you really want to be a part of this? And honestly, it was frightening for me in the sense to say that this was going to be a big challenge. The scandal caused kind of a real sad awakening for many of us. We realized that evil it's real, and that even priests aren't impervious to its influences. But what's, I think, saddest of all is that on account of it, children and their families have lost trust in the church and in priests, and priests should really be individuals that we can trust the most.
When the grand jury report came out here at the seminary, I didn't see anybody's vocation really shaken. Certainly people were alarmed, they were hurt, but there really seemed, the overwhelming spirit seemed to be, we have to respond with even greater fidelity to our call, because hopefully it will be through us, through our ministry, through our priesthood, that some of this hurt that's happened will be healed.
Looking from these past 8 years and now just on the cusp of being a priest, it's a really exciting time. I don't know where I'll serve specifically or even how long I'll be in each assignment that's given to me from the Archbishop, but if I can bring something in a new way to the way we communicate the faith, it's joy.
I have to say, the ways in which the people invite you into very sacred and very intimate moments of their life just because you represent the church has been tremendous. At those moments when you're baptizing their child, when you're mourning with them, when a loved one dies, I couldn't know what to say or couldn't know how to react were it not for God's presence within. At those moments I've definitely felt, yes, it's all worth it, and it's all leading up to this moment, and I very much feel that, yes, this is where I'm supposed to be.